business. My dad was a stylist. He owned a salon on West End Avenue for many, many years. I started hair school when I was about 17. And Daddy sent me off to get my training, and then I worked for him for another 2 years. That's when they were bringing in like the geometrics from Europe. I mean, the very beginning of highlighting with foil, the Sassoon haircuts. I mean, it was very, very, very strong in hair cutting with a shear. He passed away when I was 19. Had worked for him for a couple of years. I was offered a job in California when he passed away. Went out there. I worked for Jerry Cosenza at Cassandra 2000. Planned on staying a year. I stayed 10 years. That was military. I mean, she was very, very tough. And I had already been trained. So, she was even tougher on me for that reason. I'm a left-handed hairdresser. I have become a right-handed hairdresser because once I got it down with my left hand, I had to do it with my right hand. Not necessarily cutting hair, but all the other techniques of switching around. Decided after 10 years of being in California, I was ready to open my own business. I moved back here in 1988 looking for a location. Bellevue was the perfect location. It was very new out here. There was really no businesses out here, but I was a good enough hairdresser to make it anywhere. Just give me parking. That's what I was looking for, is parking. And I stayed in that location for 15 years. The location I'm in right now is a destination location. I came up here and looked at it. It's up in this tight little cul-de-sac in Bellevue. It's a really delightful little place. I am doing the exact same training program that my father implemented in 1975. It may not be, the technique is different, but the idea is the same. I think that everything that I have done and worked for in Nashville, that talking about training hairdressers and having them out in other salons and being very successful and working for other people, and they're great hair cutters, and they're going, where'd you get your education? And they're, Mitzi Bishop trained me, and that's been going on for 20 years. I mean, the energy of this business is really, really a fun business, and I love it today as much as I loved it 30 years ago.
You think your dad would be surprised to see the new Bishop's salon and day spa?
Yeah, Harry, he really would. And he'd be very proud of me.